Hi guys, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. So this is absolutely going to be the last video I'm going to upload because it is currently 7:51 and yeah. Alrighty, so the 6 books I started off with on my Kindle is now officially down to 2 with the completion of this book. And this is Matchmaking Can Be Murder by Amanda Flowers. And this takes place in the same universe as Bailey doing what she does. So this one is Lord, I just finished this book and I totally forgot the protagonist's name, which freaking sucks. See here. Millie Fisher. So, Millie Fisher in this book, she is a widow. She's been a widow for quite a long time, and she is the Amish matchmaker. Her job is to match people up. And in this one, we have Zeke, and I don't know how like the bride is like her niece or something. I'm still kind of confused by it. But Zeke is planning on to marry this girl, and unfortunately for him, the girl decides that she's going to cancel the wedding. She does not love Zeke. She does not want to be with him. And it's not a good thing because shortly after, she basically says that she does not want to marry Zeke. Zeke ends up dead in what would have been his wife's greenhouse. So even though takes place in the same universe as Bailey and Andrew and all those characters, you're still getting that setup because this is from the other side of the fence. So Bailey is like the amateur detective that deals with like dead bodies that are primarily non-Amish. Millie deals with people that are Amish. So it's entirely two separate. They do the same exact thing. They solve mysteries, but they're on either side of the fence. With Millie, we get more of the Amish community than we do with Bailey, which is interesting. Now, a series I am going to be starting, Amazon sent me an email saying that the release date of that book has been pushed, like, further away, which will definitely align with what Kobo will be. Kobo most likely did update theirs as well. So Millie has 2 goats, Peter and I think Paul is the other name of the goat, and so Zeke ends up dead, and of course, police come and everything. Ruth Yoder also appears a lot more in this book than compared to the one with Bailey in it, because Ruth Yoder is the elder. She's married to the predominant, like, important member of the church, and she has way too much power in her head. And Ruth is more concerned about why didn't you notify the church that there was a dead body than, oh, I'm glad the police were called. So she has this very, very weird view about dead bodies and who should be notified first. Millie believed that calling the police was more important than calling the church because you're dealing with a dead body and everything. And she's kind of concerned about how will the police view it if you cared more about the elders than about making sure that the police are notified and everything. Andrew Brody is in this book as well. So is Deputy Little, who Charlotte appears to have an immense, um, attraction to. Charlotte is still not baptized in the church, so she can eye, other men. But Charlotte is like, her eyes are like only on Little, which is so cute. Um, she also teams up with I don't know if she's younger or she's around the same. I think she's younger. This woman actually has a nickname for Millie, calls her the Amish Miss Marple. And I think it's really cute that we have an author that writes about a middle-aged woman who solves mysteries. It kind of feels like I am reading Miss Marple mystery. But at the end of it, the person who actually did it, nobody suspected, and and the reasoning behind it was totally just not good. So, for people that want to know what exactly happened, well, there was a guy called Tucker. He's the one who actually killed Zeke, but the reason that Zeke was actually killed was due to inheritance. So, our the woman who was supposed to marry Zeke had a twin brother who got into some trouble that was not his doing. And what happened was he left the community because of what happened. He came back, and when he saw that Zeke might end up taking away his inheritance because of the fact that she hands over ownership of the greenhouse to Zeke, that's what caused it. So, anyways, I thought it was a interesting book. I'm not going to get the second book right now. I'm going to actually get it probably the second week of next month, because I am trying to, or I may just go ahead and just get it on Kobo and just read all my future books entirely on Kobo. Alright, so I have 2 more books left. One of them is an Agatha Christie book. So let's move this over. Alright, so I have officially read 70 books on my device since so these are the 2 I have here. However, because I did borrow a library book, so let's see here. That's weird. Okay. Oh, here it is. Found it. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and read the Anarchist Cookbook. Gonna take 10 hours and 41 minutes to read. Wonderful. Alright. So, yeah, so now we're on that one. Okay, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.